So we had a recent announcement. I believe it was yesterday or maybe a couple of days ago. I actually watched the reaction video from Angry Joe about a new Aliens game, and with hearing that, I was like, "Holy shit! I'm really excited about this." And then I go ahead and watch it, and I find out that it's a mobile game. Now, obviously, I was pretty angry when I figured out that yeah, this thing is a mobile game. The sequel to Alien Isolation is a mobile game. And then after a little while, after watching Joe's video and actually, doing a little research, I actually figured out, yeah, no, it's not the sequel to Alien Isolation. It actually appears that the game is taking place on the Sevastopol, so it's actually during the events of Alien Isolation. So it's probably like a what if scenario, or potentially something that happened or something that was supposed to happen in the game and it just never did, so they just kind of turned it into its own little game. And one interesting thing was the official Alien Twitter account actually mentioned that there is more to come, which could potentially mean that we may actually see a proper sequel to Alien Isolation. I believe there's even a the sequel may actually be a shooter rather than a run, hide, survive game like Alien Isolation was. Even though I would probably go as far as to say that it had more in common with a game like Zombie or maybe even Resident Evil 7 than it did, with, something like Amnesia or Outlast. But I'm really excited for this new game. Not the Blackout one. I'm actually not excited for that. I am never ever going to play a mobile game again. I have absolutely no interest in actually playing mobile games. I hate touchscreen controllers. I've made this known on my Twitter account like 1,000 times. I do not want to play a game with touchscreen controllers, okay? I hate them. I hate them like the fucking plague. It's terrible. But this new Alien shooter, it's gonna be the proper sequel. And a lot of people who are getting pissed off at Alien Blackout should also consider doing some research and actually looking this stuff up before they totally go ballistic on Alien Blackout. Yeah, it does kind of suck that the announcement, like the single announcement they had was for a mobile game. Okay, they didn't even make any mention to any other game that they were developing during or after that fucking trailer. Okay, they had no mention of any other game. They had to actually go on to their Twitter account and actually say there's more to come and let everyone know that yeah, no, it's not just a mobile game. And I I'm kind of wondering why they led with a mobile game to start. I mean, we've already seen like the lackluster response with Command and Conquer Rivals and Diablo Immortal, and like out of everything, the team over at the Alien development team, I don't know who's developing the next Alien game. I know there's a whole slew of different developers for the mobile game and for the new shooter. I have no idea who is exactly making this game. I know Creative Assembly may not have anything to do with it, at least not this time. But I'm wondering why they led with this. Like, they had no mention of another game after the trailer. They didn't say, "Oh yeah, no, this other game is coming soon." And they literally had to, I think maybe hours after this launch of this trailer, they had to actually go on their Twitter account and actually say, "Hey, we're working on other stuff. Don't worry, this isn't the only thing we're doing." Okay, and this ain't the sequel to Alien Isolation. I'm assuming that's what they were trying to convey too, because I don't know why they would make a main entry to the Alien games a mobile game. I just don't see how a sequel to Isolation would be a mobile game, and I think everyone should have actually knew that when they saw this trailer. Like, no, this isn't an actual sequel. Okay, I doubt they would make a main entry and put it on iOS and Android, okay? Would I look at this game? Probably. It looks to be a Five Nights at Freddy's style game. I mean, you can even tell. Hell, it even has that distinct, like, weird graphic style a Five Nights at Freddy's game has, like, where it's like, it's like 3D graphics, but it's not, and things look like JPEGs, but they're not. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how the Five Nights at Freddy's games works. Like, I know a lot of the stuff in those games are like just big fat old JPEGs that are right in front of you, and there's really no actual modeling done. But this game, Blackout, looks to be what that is. Personally, I think if this game were to have hit PC as well, it probably wouldn't get that bad of reception, or have been it wouldn't have caught as much flack as it is right now. But I do know you have to pay for it, so it's not like some free to play loot box infused garbage. But it's still it is kind of like, I wouldn't say infuriating, but kind of annoying that this game is a mobile game, and like after all the waiting and after all like the rumors and shit, like, oh yeah, no, this is the next Aliens game, and like everyone just didn't care whatsoever. So yeah, there hopefully there is another Aliens game. I'm hoping that Alien Shooter, which everyone is talking about, is actually a thing and not just some rumor and some smoke that some asshole on the internet made up. But there's a very high chance we will be getting something else. I don't know if it'll be a game, but either the shooter or maybe even a movie, like an official animated movie or something like that. Hell, I would go for a animated movie of like what happened during the events of, the Sevastopol station situation. Like, I would love to see an animated movie of the initial alien outbreak on Sevastopol station, kind of like, the Dead Space animated movies. I would love to see something like that. But we're going to have to wait and see. We don't know what's coming. I'm hoping it's a game. I'm hoping it's a game. I'm hoping it's a game that's worth a shit. Okay? I loved Alien Isolation. I thought it was an amazing game. And I really hope the next thing that's coming is a game, and that it is going to be an amazing one. And I'm hoping, if it is a shooter, that it distances itself away from fucking Colonial Marines, because for fuck's sakes, that game was terrible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.